Hey, good people, it's Carla P. Yarbrough of carlapyarbrough.com. And I was thinking about you today because you know I am always thinking about you. And this morning, when I was thinking about you, it's because I was doing my Bible study, and I have a tendency to watch different messages or from different pastors or preachers and things like that in the morning after my Bible study and everything like that, just to, undergird me and hear some word because, faith comes by hearing. But as I was watching this message this morning, someone said something on here, and it struck a thought, and I was thinking about you because it because it was also struck me, and I was thinking about opportunity, and I'm really talking to people that are purpose for entrepreneurship at this time. I'm talking to people that are open purpose for building your own businesses, being leaders, opening organizations, things like that. And one thing we have a tendency to do a lot of times when we are in that purpose, if our purpose is entrepreneurship or leadership or building something from scratch, is waiting for what we think is opportunity. We're sitting in, a lot of times we're waiting for an opportunity for someone to come and put us on. As you say, you hear people say, I need somebody to put me on or give me a chance or something like that. And when I was this morning, when I was listening to this, it made me think differently. This state, whatever, I forget what it was. I don't even know what it was, but allowed the Holy Spirit to speak to me and caused me to think a little differently. We need to be creating our own opportunities. And I know you've heard that before. This is what I'm about to say is not new information, but maybe some people needed that reminder just like me. Creating your own opportunity. Create your own opportunity. A lot of times we are waiting for an opportunity because we're looking at the financial aspect of it. We want to be paid initially for what it is we offer. And I'm going to invite you to think differently, like the Lord invited me to think differently. You're not going to always be paid for it in the beginning, because you got to remember, sometimes you're the best thing nobody ever heard of. You got to think about that. Sometimes you are the best thing nobody ever heard of. And if you are the best thing nobody ever heard of, then you have to do things. You have to create your own opportunity until people hear of you. They don't know that you're there. They don't know that you have that skill. They don't know that you have that information. They don't know that you do that. They don't even know that you exist. So sometimes creating our own opportunity means you're not going to get paid for it. Sometimes creating the opportunity means that it's going to take a while for people to even find you, but you have to build up a body of work in order to for people to say, oh, they do have all of this. They have been doing this. It's a great example of this as I'm talking to you right now. It's just coming to me. My son, my oldest son, is a journalist, and he is not work. He does not currently work directly for one publication. He is very young. He is a young man, and he's doing all of these things to build up his body of work. He has to have a certain amount of bylines and a certain amount of stories, and for people to see what he's written for different things, in order for him to get even more freelance positions or freelance jobs or opportunities. And so he had to do things like write for a publication in the beginning that could only pay him $15 an article. And when he told me that when he was first starting out, I was like, what? He said $15. He told me $15 an article, and I was like, is it worth it? But he knew, even at his young age, because right now he's only 25, he started this. Woo. He started 4 years ago. Oh wow, he's been doing it for a little while. But now he's getting paid a lot more for his article, for per article. But in the beginning, when he got started, oh no, he was getting $15 an article. He was writing for the college newspaper and not getting paid at all. But things like going on blogs and not getting paid. Currently, even myself, I am building my career as a speaker, and I do a lot of podcasts for, and I don't, and thing is, if you know anything about, sometimes podcasts just really don't pay, but creating my own opportunity, even here, coming to you on a regular basis, YouTube doesn't pay. Neither does all any other platform that I am currently posting on. It's about creating your own opportunity. What I have is valuable. And if you know that what you have is valuable and your desire, see, that's where this purpose thing comes in. If your purpose has to align with your desire, if your desire is truly to operate in that thing so that people benefit from it, you will be okay with building and creating your own opportunity until the opportunities come to you. I was telling someone so a while back, it makes me think about this whole conversation I'm telling you right now, because this is not, it's just really coming to me now because I was thinking about you. A couple of years ago, I told someone, I said, listen, you have to be the asker until people start asking you. Sometimes you're going to have to be the asker. You're going to have to keep putting things out and letting people know you exist, and sharing information. And you're not always going to get paid for it. And you're not always going to, people are not always going to come and ask you for what you have. You're going to have to either just go give it to them, present it to them, show them that you have it. Creating that opportunity until the opportunities come seeking you out. But if this is what your purpose to do, if this is what your purpose to do, be okay with that. Because I don't know about you, but because my purpose is to help other people find their purpose and live that thing out, live that purpose out so that they can have this wonderful life and enjoy their life and have financial freedom through their purpose. I can't help but share information with you. It's like there's things that's always coming to my mind. So when you hear me in the beginning say I was thinking about you today because I'm always thinking about, it's true. That statement, that's why I even started saying that, because it's so true. I am always thinking about you. I am always thinking about ways that I can share with you so that you can take nuggets that God gives me, take those and use them in your life and have the abundant life Jesus died for you to have, and live out that purpose so that you can get that thing out that's in you to the world that you just can't help but do. So I don't mind so much giving away information. I don't mind coming to you and sharing with you what God shares with me, telling you to create your own opportunity, telling you to create videos and go on YouTube and go on social media and build a channel, and don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about the numbers. I'm going to say that again. Don't worry about the numbers. That ain't your business. You let the Lord worry about the numbers. Because if he told you to share information, if he told you to do whatever it is he's purposed you to do, he will build it. Your job is to do it. And I'm really talking to my entrepreneurs right now. Because a lot of times we know if your purpose to be a doctor or a lawyer, engineer, chemist, whatever that is, that comes with education and jobs, and it comes with the lead up, right? But a lot of times entrepreneurship or ministry or building a nonprofit, those don't come with that same path of going to school first and doing this and the step by step that we see in our society all the time. Because you can't practice medicine if you don't have a medical degree. But you can't open a nonprofit feeding people if you don't have there's no degree that you need for that. You see, there's no degree that I need to be a speaker. I just have to have the information and provide the information that the Lord gives me to provide, and be willing to work around somebody's topic or whatever it is that I need that needs to happen in order for me to be a speaker. So when that's why I'm really talking to entrepreneurs right now. Create your own opportunity. Understand that opportunity comes when you put yourself out there, and don't compare yourself to what you see somebody else doing. Don't do that, because even though you might be in the same field, the same industry, how you bring it is different. And don't say, well, because I'm not doing this. This is why I'm not getting the numbers over here. I'm not getting the views over there. I'm not getting the subscribers here. Keep doing what you're doing. There's somebody looking for you. And I guarantee you, if you keep putting it out there, God will make sure you are found, that the people he has for you find you. I was watching, I think about a week ago, a little over a week ago, I was watching a video on YouTube, and this guy, he was doing a podcast, and he literally said he did not, for the first 500 videos, something like 50 videos, for the first, I don't know how many videos, he said it was like either a few hundred, he didn't get any views. Nobody watched them. And then he said he didn't get monetized on this platform on YouTube until after 1,000 videos. Think about that. He made 1,000 videos before anybody gave him a dime. He said he just got up every day and did what he was supposed to do. He knew he was supposed to be doing it. And I hear that kind of story over and over and over again and over again with various people that are on YouTube or in social media, and they have or speakers that have this huge platform now. They talk about how nobody was there for a long time, but because they knew that's what they were supposed to do, they knew this is what they were purposed to do, they just kept going. I love the story. I was watching some years ago, Creflo Dollar talking about when he first started his church. He was talking about how he was preaching to chairs, literally preaching to chairs, and that nobody was there. Even his wife was late the one Sunday, and she wasn't there, and he started service on time, believing that the Lord would fill those chairs in that little space that they were leasing or renting or whatever it is. But he knew, and so he just kept going, even though he didn't have anybody there. He said, this is what the Lord told him to do. If you know what your purpose to do, create your own opportunity and do it. Create the space for it. God will fill it. Do it. Create your own opportunity. Create the space for it. God will fill it. Just like he filled that man's YouTube channel after the 1,000 videos getting monetized, and after I don't know how many hundreds of videos before anybody even watched, just like he got Creflo Dollar has a whole dome in Atlanta filled with people that God brought to hear the word from him. There are so many people with that same story. And guess what? If you do what God told you to do, you do that purpose, create your own opportunity and create your own space, he will definitely fill it. I just want to encourage you to do that. I'm doing it. And don't get discouraged. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Do the work. Okay? I will talk to you later. This is getting kind of long. So I'm going to let you go. But I just wanted to share that with you because I don't know. I forget what the woman even said on the message that I was watching that sparked this. But I said, people need to hear that. They need to be reminded. Create your own opportunity. Create your own space. Walk out that purpose, live it out, regardless as to how many people you see coming. God will definitely fill it. Okay? I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.